Hello, kids. Today we're going to review quadrilaterals. Remember, quadrilaterals are four-sided polygons. And remember, a polygon has three main attributes. It's 2D, which means flat. It has straight sides. And what else? It's closed. You're exactly right. It's closed. Closed figure. All right. Well, quadrilaterals add one more characteristic or attribute to that. They have four sides. So they're polygons with four sides. All right. Let's look at a few. This is what? Yes, it's a rectangle. Okay. Rectangle right there. And what makes a rectangle a rectangle? If you had to define a rectangle with one attribute, you could say it's a quadrilateral with, did you say four right angles? It sure is. There are four right angles right there. Okay. Next, let's look at this. What polygon is this? What quadrilateral, excuse me, is this? It's a rhombus. And again, what defines a rhombus? How can you describe a rhombus? How can you, a rhombus is a quadrilateral with, did you say four congruent sides? Yes, congruent means equal. If one side is three, if it's a rhombus, all sides are three. Okay? They're all equal sides. That's what makes a rhombus a rhombus. It really has nothing to do with the slanted sides because the sides don't have to be slanted to be a rhombus. It's just a quadrilateral with equal sides. All right. Next, what's this? Did you say parallelogram? Parallelogram is right. And let's try that same idea again. Let's try to figure out what is the main attribute that describes a parallelogram. If we could pick out one, we would say it is a quadrilateral, four-sided polygon. It's a quadrilateral with what? Did you say two sets of parallel sides? If you did, that's correct. Do you see on here the left and right side are parallel? And the top and bottom are parallel. Again, left and right, and top and bottom. Two sets. Remember, a set is a pair. One set is a pair. One set of shoes, one pair of shoes is equals two shoes. Okay. All right. Now that's what defines a parallelogram. Let's go on to this. How about a square? No, that's easy. What makes a square as far as trying to define this? What attribute or attributes make a square? A square has to have actually more than one attribute. A square is a quadrilateral with, the first thing it has to have is two sets of parallel sides. One set, top and bottom, and left and right. Remember, top and bottom are parallel, left and right are parallel. But what else? Because really, two sets of parallel sides, that's what defines a rhombus, right? Or excuse me, no, a parallelogram. Parallelogram. Okay. Oh, does that mean a square is a parallelogram? It sure is. But it also has to have two sets of parallel sides and four right angles that you see here. Four right angles. A right angle is a 90-degree angle on each vertex or each corner. We call them vertices in math. Okay. Square has to have that. What else had to have four right angles? A rectangle, right? Well, that means a square is a rectangle too. A square is a rectangle. Did you know that? Now, a square still has to have another attribute to be a square. It has to have congruent sides, all four congruent sides, all four equal. If one side equals 5, they all have to equal 5 in length. That makes it a square. Three different characteristics: two sets of parallel sides, four right angles, and four congruent sides. Aha! What's this? Did you say trapezoid? Trapezoid is right. And what makes a trapezoid a trapezoid? What attributes make a trapezoid different from the rest? It only has one set of parallel sides. On this, it's the top and bottom that are parallel. One set of parallel sides. Excellent job. All right. Now, the left and right are not parallel. Now, trapezoids can look very different from this, but as long as the shape, the polygon has top and bottom, or one pair of sides, parallel, and only one set, it's a trapezoid. And then we've got this. You know this from the real life, okay? In real life, it looks like a kite. And what makes a kite a kite? A kite is classified because of its length of sides, not because of its angles, not because of anything parallel, but because of the length of its sides. But not all sides aren't equal. Clearly, we've got longer and shorter sides, don't we? And the opposite sides, like on a rectangle, are not equal. These are adjacent sides, or sides that are connected to each other. Do you see how the two top at the bottom, that were both 5 in length, and they're connected by the vertex up the top, kind of the elbow. But at the bottom, those are 8. Those are longer, okay? Top are shorter, bottom are longer, but they're adjacent sets, not opposite sides, okay? So that is how you define a kite. If you know those, you're in good shape for what we're doing today. Make sure you go over this video as many times as you need to make sure you know the most important attribute to define every single quadrilateral, and you will be in good shape. Good luck.